right, so we are in Kharkiv looking at property because last night I realized Kharkiv is great and it's half the price of Kiev. And I think this is our agent, Igor, so we're gonna go look at the first place. I think this is Igor. It looks like an agent, yeah. Okay, so I know nothing about any of these properties because I looked very fast and very briefly. Okay. But this is the first, and it's a good location. That our steak restaurant is right there. That Miesla. Yeah, Budu Miesla. Spasiba. Большое спасибо. Sorry, my hands are full. Igor. Здравствуйте. Я Johnny, and this is my friends. Yeah. Okay. Spasiba. All right, so this is property number 1 through a courtyard, as usual. Maybe it's that one, the crazy balcony, 2nd floor. Maybe. Oh my God! Look, you can just train here. Yeah. So if you imagine I live here, and then I don't even have to walk to the park. I can just come and do pull-ups, and like this is a full setup. Like this is nice. It's strange that there's no like kids playground. It's just like pull-ups, but it's perfect, guys. Look at this. This is what I love about Ukraine. This stuff is everywhere. Oh my God. I really like this place. Like, this location is great. It's quiet. It has pull-up bars in the courtyard. The price is good. Actually, I don't even know what the price is, but all the places I'm looking at are around $1,000 per square meter, which is like less than $100 per square foot. That's crazy cheap for being in a big city. And this is the second big city. It's actually the old capital of Ukraine, kind of during the Russian period, USSR period. And I think it's a thriving city. I think it's actually getting better. Like 2 years ago when I was here, it was a little bit sleepy, a little bit boring. The parks weren't that nice. But now, Kharkiv 2021, Krasavka. Beautiful. All right, so even before looking at the first place, the real estate agency I'm going through, SoftLoft, they want me to sign a contract. They took my passport information even before looking at the first place. It's crazy. And it's in Ukrainian, so I can't even read it. And I'm like, no, I'm not signing anything right now because I don't want to get locked in to some crazy contract saying like I can't use other realtors. If I do, I have to pay their fee. I don't want to get locked into like if I end up buying it through, like, or if I don't buy it, I still have to pay some fee. I don't want to get locked into some crazy high commission, like 5%, like this guy's asking for. Because 3%, maybe 3.5 is fair. So this guy won't even show me the place. But you know what? The phone number is right there. I can just call this guy to go directly. So he's calling his boss to see what's going on. Hopefully they're going to be reasonable. Let's see what happens. He's on the phone with the boss. All right, so this agent from SoftLoft is leaving because they won't budge. They want 5%, which is like, I just bought a place for 3% commission, so I know the price. Yeah. I know that Kharkiv, the prices are a little bit lower, so I'm happy to pay 3.5%, maybe even 4%. Yeah. But the fact that he wants me to sign something that's I can't even read on like right before walking in, SoftLoft, do not go with these guys. They're like shady. Like they like this is how they trap you. They're like, because they could have sent me the contract an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Yeah. They're like, no, just give me your ID and sign here. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like on the street right before going in. It's like high pressure sales, and like who knows what's in there. So yeah. Shady guy. Let's try calling this number though, because maybe we can just buy it directly and skip these guys. Maybe. Okay. So. But you learned that from agent. Huh? No. We just walked by. This is coincidence.
What is going on in there?
I don't know. Which floor? Okay.
Second, but actually this is second. 63.
Okay. Minoga. One more. 2nd and a half floor.
61?
Okay, 3rd floor. Здравствуйте. Okay, so this is the apartment. Здравствуйте. How are you? Okay, so we walk in. Shoes okay?
No, it's okay.
I'll leave this here.
Here dirty because too much people come.
So this is the kitchen.
Yes.
So, actually, was this? Yeah, this was bathroom, yeah.
It's a kitchen.
At the kitchen.
Yes. Скажите, что можете ее вот это вот заложить и вот вход в ванную. То есть здесь можно перестроить.
Uh-huh.
And the entrance will be here.
Okay.
Переделать нужно все.
Oh, I see.
Change.
Oh, so here's a...
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of weird layout, but
Да,
it's fine.
планировка изначально дома ставили.
So here's...
It was a planning from the old times, from a Soviet Union planning. It was like that.
Okay, we can figure it out.
Yeah.
So here's the entrance. 2 doors. Actually, pretty good ceilings. Do you know сколько метров?
Сколько? 3,05.
3.5.
3.5.
Oh, good.
It's like almost three.
Good.
3.5. Okay. So here's just the toilet in here that we saw. And here's just the one room. How many square meters total?
21 here. Meters.
Square meter, да, метров.
Meters. And there 16.
Okay, and in total, for the apartment?
Дома общая 54.
General 54.
54? Okay, and the price?
Прайс, смотри, объясни, что у нас был прайс 50, сейчас сложились обстоятельства у собственника, и она опустила на 45. То есть нам надо срочно у нас продажа.
А вы не собственник?
Нет, я агентство. Это агентство, агентство.
You're agent, okay, perfect.
Yes, agent.
Okay.
В Америке все агентства.
So the owner was started price from 50,000. Now they get down to
45,000? Okay, 45,000 for 50, how many square meters?
54.
54 square meters. So less than 1,000 per square meter.
Yes.
Okay,
Good
okay,
price.
good price. Yeah, good location, good price. The parquet floors and the...
Паркет
Okay.
нужно отреставрировать или выбросить нафиг. Go away.
You say you need to repair it or...
Yeah, or finish it. Yeah, throw it away. Okay.
Yeah. And, за под паркетом еще 30 сантиметров глубина.
30 centimeters is...
Yeah, underneath 30 centimeters under parquet.
Is wood or concrete?
30 сантиметров.
Like the foundation, the floor, is it?
Сантиметров
Под паркетом.
бетона или чего? Или дерева?
Дерево. То есть это все нужно снять и залить новый пол. То есть там под низом еще есть 30 сантиметров. Можно высоту сделать. Можно все так оставить.
А не знаете, как...
Yeah, please.
Деревянный.
So here's a balcony. Actually, these are new windows, new doors. Same here too. You can tell. And actually, yeah, actually not bad. This is nice. Actually, nicer inside than outside.
Будет заливать вообще пол. То есть как бы оно позволяет.
Nice ceiling.
Yeah, Johnny, so there is a wood,
Yes.
actually, but she says that the neighbors do now repairment and they exactly took out all floor and they will make a concrete and we can learn from them what is possible to do with the floor.
Okay, oh nice. Okay, so big room, could be living room. Actually, here it's a little bit.
But you feel like it's jumping.
It's a little bit lower here actually than here. So I'm wondering, we have to check the foundation because it's not flat,
Yeah.
not completely flat. Yeah.
She's thinking.
Okay, we'll get a.
То
I
есть
don't know.
можно вот зайти рядом в квартиру и показать, как делается ремонт. Поняли? Можем сейчас зайти на свой, ребята.
We can go after that.
Oh, perfect.
See what-
Okay.
Yes,
Спасибо.
it's капитальный ремонт.
Okay, so this is the bedroom actually, good size.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, but I think that you can invest a lot of money in the floor. Like we need to put a lot of money.
Yeah, we can ask a structural engineer or something to ask like what the floor situation is because
It's better. Still a bit shaky, but there.
yeah, but actually overall nice view,
Good price also.
really good price.
Really good.
Welcome to Kharkiv with these prices. I hope it comes with these Soviet books too. Maybe we can negotiate. What are these?
No else.
It's like,
Remember more.
they're like really old, huh? Oh my god. It's beautiful. It's like antiques. Wow. Okay. Actually, the layout's good because the only weird thing is that bathroom. Okay, designer, how would we make this bathroom? Please take a look.
Цена хорошая. Сделать здесь нужно дизайн, что хочешь. Площадь хорошая для аренды или для жизни?
Is it for rent or for living?
For renting.
For rent,
Yeah.
it's good price. Good price here because good location. It's
yes.
nice location. Here minimum price for this rent 550.
550
550, скажи. Сколько?
550.
dollars,
Dollars,
US dollars
yes.
per month.
Yes.
Long term.
Every month.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay?
Okay.
It's minimum. But
Minimum.
if you can good
Renovation?
repair,
Yeah.
yes, it's
Okay.
a high price.
Okay, спасибо.
Yes. Окупаемость считали, если мы за 45 продаем 10, ну по минималке вкладываем, 10 тысяч долларов ремонта, то окупаемость 8 лет. Это при сумме 550.
They calculate with this $550 rent. If you are buying and make a repairment for $10,000 in 8 years, you
can
get back
get the money back.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you can.
Хороший.
Хороший, yes, yes. Хороший price, good price.
Yeah.
You are lucky man because that new price is 2 days ago.
Oh, they
price.
lowered it.
Yes, it's done price
Yeah,
2
yeah.
days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
good timing. Okay.
You lucky man.
Let's negotiate some of these books to stay. Okay, but guys, I'm a bit worried about. Like, do you feel it? It's like not
It's not straight.
it's not flat. Like it's not that bad, but it's a little bit, so it makes me worry. You know, like what is going on here?
I don't know, but it doesn't feel good. Yeah.
We'd have to hire somebody to come take a look because I don't understand it.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking? This type of things would happen when I was a kid. Maybe so much water leaked
Yeah, it could be.
somehow, and this is
It
a
could
wood.
be. Yeah. Is this the layout? Okay.
Они
So this is the
добавили,
layout.
получается, ванну
Can I see?
сюда, а вход сделали там.
Не, фотографировать
So, okay.
не надо. It's, скажи, что это money for this
Oh, okay.
plan.
It's,
Yes,
I
it's a problem.
Oh,
It's
okay.
only look.
Okay.
But I think it's like a reflected
The
plan.
same, yeah.
And the,
So, like for example, where's the door? Entrance.
here we entering.
Uh-huh.
I think they move bathroom here.
They move the. Okay, so how would it look like?
Смотри, это сейчас, я сейчас объясню. Вот вы сюда заходите, получается. Сейчас, извините, у меня еще клиент.
Oh, maybe just go look, take a look next door.
Лёш,
Be easier.
заходи, подъезд открытый, второй этаж, 62-я квартира. Давай. Смотри, вот здесь вот получается, мы заходим, только пустовуха на зеркальной. То есть мы вход, вот здесь вот, они сразу делают санузел.
Да.
Правильно?
Here is a bathroom they do.
They made
Yes,
bathroom here.
Здесь, да, да. Только и они делают вот здесь, правильно, вход сюда, в санузел, отсюда вход.
Да.
Yeah, this is soft, yeah. Okay.
Не, это на кухню вход.
Это на кухню вход с первой сначала.
Глубже.
Да.
Они углубляются,
Да.
и там будет на кухню вход. To the kitchen will be in a niche.
А санузел они здесь оставляют, правильно?
Да, санузел вот здесь оставляют, а ванну пристраивают, получится, вот так, сюда.
Да. Вот
And bathroom they put like...
Okay, so here's door, like wall,
Да, да.
wall, bathroom, and then kitchen.
And kitchen will be like, you come here in a niche a bit, and
Okay.
kitchen will be like narrow.
Okay, and where's the bathroom then?
Bathroom around here will be,
Okay,
here.
and then. Okay, so I'm assuming all this is. Yeah, this you can knock easy. Yeah, this is all soft. This is hard. This is structural. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. No, this is soft too.
Yeah.
So I think all can be knocked. Okay. That's good. Is it possible to look next door?
Yes, сейчас я попрошу, сейчас. Алексей, подожди
Okay.
немного.
Хорошо.
Do you want to take a look?
Yeah.
They're making repairment there, and they're dealing with the floor. Lena?
Лена, пошли.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Не поехала. Пошли.
Guys, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
It's capital repair. General repair.
Yeah. So we can see like
Go.
oh,
Они
nice.
все разобрали.
So this is the one next door. Same floor plan.
That's what is waiting for you.
I know, it's perfect actually. Okay, watch your step. So the bottom was just a. So the I guess it's wooden foundation. I'm assuming, but this seems not wood. It's like this is concrete. Can you ask if all the foundation is the floors like under the is it all wood?
Don't step on the... надо те.
Don't step on the what?
Вот тут я могу стоять. We can step on this, not there.
Okay.
Да. Скажите, пожалуйста, а под этим деревом есть бетон?
Что, бетон?
Да.
Нет.
Нету. No, just wood.
It's all just wood. Okay. So, can you ask how much are they paying here to change the floor?
А примерно сколько стоит вот сделать весь этот пол? Ну, потому что там такая же квартира и, может быть...
Под ключ имеется в виду, правильно?
Ну, именно
Нет,
пол.
не под ключом, нет.
А именно
Только
пол?
пол, да. То есть если не рушить стены, вот просто пол.
Я сейчас не могу сказать. Давайте завтра я подумаю.
Ну плюс-минус квадратный метр, сколько будет? Ну плюс-минус квадратный метр. Это имеется в виду
Порядок.
сделать демонтаж, правильно?
Ну да, это же надо это все, да.
Демонтаж и потом что вы тут планируете делать?
Вам
Заливать?
демонтаж, когда демонтаж, да, подумать?
Нет,
Только
смотри, вы
монтаж?
собираетесь, вы его убрать.
All right, so that apartment we just looked at is located here in the center of Kharkiv. And actually, here's the name Kharkiv, and there is actually a lot of stuff down here. But really, my favorite part, if you kind of just tell by the pins, is actually a bit up. So first off, there's this whole park here, which is kind of this big shingle garden that we've seen with the drone shots. And then going up, there's Gorky Park, which is the place you would walk to, but actually there's not that much here. And the next big street, so this is Shumska, which is kind of the main street, and then Pushinska, which is the second main street. And everything in between is good. So you can tell by the pins kind of where all the cool stuff is. This is right here next to Cats and Coffee. I think it was actually whatever number this is. Number 9 or something on this street next to Cats and Coffee. Here's the actual listing itself. We can take a look. I found this on house.ua, and unfortunately, this listing agent is that shady agent, SoftLoft, which I don't know why I kept calling SoftLogic, but it's SoftLoft, Arger, Texvo, Namroski, whatever it is. Don't use these guys. These guys are shady. I don't recommend them, but it's unfortunate because this apartment was really, it was like a really good price and a really good location. And you can see the price is so good. It's less than $1,000 per square meter. Second or third floor, decent square mileage. And it's funny because on the map, they actually don't show the exact location because they don't want you just showing up there by yourself. They want you to use them, of course. So they show it as here on the map, but actually it's this building. So I understand why they do stuff like that, because they want to make money. And here's the thing is, in the US and in other countries, real estate agents actually do like a job where they're helping you as a client. You know, they'll make sure you don't get screwed, they make sure you get good deals, they'll look for things like the floor not being, foundation being bad. They'll check the titles for you to make sure everything's clean. Here in Ukraine, people universally hate real estate agents because they don't do any of that. They're not even registered by anybody or by the government. Like literally anybody can be a real estate agent. Like I can be a real estate agent. And when you sign the contracts, you're not even hiring them as an agent, you're hiring them as a consultant. They're giving you general advice about buying real estate or about the area. And it's so crazy because I got this guy to send me this contract because he actually gave my phone number to his boss, who contacted me saying, oh, maybe it's just a language barrier. And I was like, no, I understood what he wanted. Like, I'm not gonna sign a contract without reading it. Even if it was in English and it was a 4-page contract, I mean, technically it was 2 pages, but single spaced in like 10 or 12, font. It was like 4 pages of contract to read. And I'm like, I'm not gonna, like, even if it was in English, I wouldn't read this, but it's in Ukrainian. And I could have had Lena translate it, or I could have done something, but I was like, no, like, I'm not gonna sign something on the spot. Like, imagine somebody walks, you're at the door and they're like, oh, just sign this very quickly. That's a gangster move. It's called high pressure sales, to get you to sign something without you reading it. And the thing is, I'm sure there's been plenty of people who have done this and bought through them, and they're like, oh, actually, everything worked out fine. But at the same time, there's plenty of people who end up getting screwed because they get locked into this contract with an agent or a company that will basically demand commission even if they end up not doing anything for you. So I understand, like, what they don't want is them to show you these places and then you go directly to the owner and you buy it without paying commission. So I understand that. But here's the thing is, I don't want to sign a contract saying I'm going to pay 5% commission, which is super high for Ukraine. That's like the top. I mean, I just bought a place for 3% commission. And in Kiev, like 3% of $145,000 is a lot more. I understand that even 5% of 45,000. So I understand why they think they want a higher commission. But the thing is, if they show me 10 places and they spend, a month showing me places, and then they, do some due diligence, then yeah, I'm happy to pay them $2,000 or $4,000 commission till we close the deal. But if they show me one place and they don't do any of that stuff, I'm not paying them $4,000 or even $2,000. That's crazy. So, like, it's 3.5% is very fair, unless they end up doing a ton of work or outside work. So in general, don't lock yourself into a 5% commission. And the thing is, like, that's not even something that we should be discussing. I didn't even see a place from them yet. Like, with my agent, the reason why I liked Maria and Masha is, even though they are also salesmen, they're trying to make money, at least she kind of went above and beyond, showing me places and, tried to help as much as they could in other ways. But also, more importantly, they didn't have me sign anything until the deal was done. Like, literally until I put down the deposit and I had a contract with the seller, did they even ask me to sign anything? Until this day, I still haven't paid them anything yet. They don't get paid until I get the property. And that's how it should be. A real estate agent should not get paid anything until you get the keys to the house, until you sign the contract, until you buy something. SoftLoft, I don't know why I kept calling them SoftLogic earlier, but it's SoftLoft. In their contract, they want money up front even before you buy something. They want half of it as soon as you make an agreement to buy something, and then they want the other half before you buy the property, before you sign things over. And they're doing that so they can get paid even if the deal falls through. That is shady. That is why I would never use SoftLoft. I don't recommend them. And here's a warning to anyone buying property in Ukraine or any other country. Read these terms and make sure that's not in there, because if you have to pay commission to a company who hasn't done anything, like, imagine this, you spend all this effort trying to buy a place and you find out that it has this shady liens, has a mortgage, like, in, that, like, the title's not clean, like the first 2 places, and the deal falls through. Imagine you still have to pay them $2,000. That's crazy. That is some gangster moves by SoftLoft. So shame on them. I don't recommend them at all. And it sucks because I only had 2 days left in Kharkiv, and I really wanted to look at a few places and potentially come back and buy one. Or even, I might have even just put the deposit down that day. So it would have been an easy deal for them. But because these guys are greedy, they ended up losing my deal. And now I'm gonna head back to Kiev, and maybe I won't come back and buy anything at all. Who knows? The deals are good, so I might end up coming back anyways, but definitely won't be using them. So that is my one property that I looked at here in Kharkiv. It was in the center. It was a good size, a great price. If it wasn't for that flooring and also that awkward bathroom layout, I would have bought it. And somebody would have earned a nice commission from it. 3% on $45,000, whatever that is, maybe, you know, $1,500 or whatever. Easy money in Ukraine, that's like 2 months salary for a lot of people. So that is it. Comment below, tell me if you would have signed that contract, what you would have said to them, and what you think of buying here in Kharkiv, Ukraine, that second capital city. And see you in the next video, guys.